Astronomers believe they've captured the birth of a planet. Dr. Brad Tucker and I discuss in this Talkin' Science Story of the Week.
Across Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts and YouTube, this is Talking Science with Dr. Brad Tucker and Matt Miller.
Now, I love this one, Brad. You sent it through. This beautiful orange cosmic swirl. Turns out it's the birth of a baby planet.
This is an actual image. This isn't an animation. This isn't a computer simulation. This is an image of a swirling ball of gas coming together to form a baby planet. And I think that's the remarkable thing here is that, we know planets form. We've long calculated and thought how the gas swirls around to form the planet. It's amazing to see that, that process happening in the here and now in the truest sense.
Absolutely incredible to think.
It almost looks like a galaxy, right? But what you're seeing is really this, planet being formed. And that's kind of the cool thing when we talk about how stars and planets and galaxies form. There's actually, a similar mechanism and process involved in it. And so it's nice to be able to see that.
It's a funny thing with scale, isn't it? Like you say, it could be a galaxy, but given that we're so zoomed in on it, it's just a planet. To think that this is what goes into it.
That's right. And this is what would have happened, with Earth, Mars, all these other planets we like to talk about. It would have all happened in this very similar way, in this unique way, really. And being able to just see that with your own eyes, not only is amazing, but again, it's one of these principles of science. We do the calculations, we do the predictions, and it's nice to go out and carry that out and prove it.
To our understanding, this is how planets form. The gas combines and little bits of specks and material and stuff like that forms, and then to make a rocky planet, the rocks start coming a little later on. It's not just not all the time necessarily rocks clumping together.
No, that's right. It's a layered approach almost, and it's kind of again what you're almost seeing in this image. The way it's swirling is you get the gas spinning through it, and then you get some of the heavier stuff laying around it. But if you don't have that heavier rock around it, you just swirl and keep swirling more gas, and you end up as one of the gas giants. So again, it tells us a lot. It shows us a lot, and the fact that modern technology, from this to the Event Horizon Telescope of the first black hole to lots of the other things we've covered, is amazing to see things that we thought happen, we predict happen, we calculate happen, but we weren't ever sure we were really going to see like this.
Now, these observations were made by a research team made up of astronomers from France, Taiwan, the US, Belgium, and it was all carried out with the European Southern Observatory's very large telescope in northern Chile. Very much an international collaboration.
Yeah, and it's using one of the great instruments that it has, and the policy of open skies and open research allows people to point telescopes and new ways of viewing the sky at different things, and this is what pops out.
So, Brad, what's next with this research? Is it changing what we knew? Is it turning everything on its head, or is it sort of confirming stuff for us?
No, it's a good question, because it's one of these things where it's a fundamental kind of confirmation of what we thought was happening, and those are good things. Those are principles that we need to do, even though we calculate it, we measure it. It's good to almost prove it without a reasonable doubt. And so sometimes the confirmation of exactly what you knew confirms, well, we knew it and we were calculating it all right or wrong. So that's always a positive tick in the box.
And of course, don't forget to find Brad on social media, on Twitter at btucker22, on Facebook, Dr. Brad Tucker. Like and follow him to get the sciencey thing, get some facts in your life. And of course, you can find Trekzone on social media as well. Just search for Trekzone wherever you want to interact with us. Here on YouTube, leave a comment, give us a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed the content. If not, well, the other button seems to work just as well. Subscribe, ring the bell to get notified when we release new episodes. And if you can't watch us on YouTube, you're on the go too much, well, find us in your favorite podcasting app, subscribe and leave a 5-star review, and you'll get the latest episodes on your device.